Hello, my name is Jenabeth Gunter.
And I'm Brooke Carson. The product we have chosen to campaign is called the HoneyFlow. It is a revolutionary product to produce honey naturally, efficiently, and eco-friendly, and it's also cost-effective. We chose the company because they produce a product that allows honey producers to harvest honey without destroying and disturbing the bees in their home.
Both Brooke and I are big fans of honey, and we also care about the environment. The HoneyFlow is a benefit of both. The company is currently based in Australia and is preparing to expand to future countries in 2016. Here's a video to learn more about the HoneyFlow.
We have evolved alongside the honeybee in a symbiotic relationship. We care for them, they pollinate our crops, and of course, make lots of delicious honey. But getting the golden nectar has always been quite a task. I just thought it was crazy to have to crack the hive open, pull the hive apart, stress out all the bees, and spend all day in the shed just to get your honey. And I thought, there must be a better way. So my dad and I got to work.
And we've done it. Now you can simply turn a tap and pure fresh honey flows right out of your hive. Delicious, ready for you to eat.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's honey on tap.
For those that don't know, harvesting your honey used to be a real labour of love. You had to protect yourself from stings, fire up a smoker to sedate the bees, crack the hive open, lift heavy boxes, pull out the frames trying not to squash bees, brush them off the combs or use a leaf blower, transport the frames to a processing shed, cut the wax capping off, filter the honey and clean up all the mess, then the frames have to go back to the hives again. Now you don't need to do any of that. Turn a tap, sit back and watch the honey pour out. It's pure, unprocessed, untouched, delicious honey directly from the hive. No mess, no fuss, no expensive equipment, and much more friendly for the bees. This is the first time in the world this has been possible. There is nothing else like it.
It really is a revolution. We can see into the hive, we can see when the honey's ready, and we can take it away in such a gentle way. What a wonderful thing.
The flow frames are designed with clear ends so you can easily check the hive is healthy and the colony is strong. You can watch all the girls turning nectar into honey and see when it's ready, and isolate individual combs allowing you to taste all the different flavours of the seasons. You can just harvest one frame and get 3 kilograms of honey, or harvest more than 20 kilograms per box. Being able to tap it off so easily means that when there is a good honey flow, you can keep up with the bees and harvest a lot more honey. So how does it work? The flow frame consists of already partly formed honeycomb cells. The bees complete the comb with their wax and fill the cells with honey, capping it off, ready for harvest. When you turn the handle, our patented split cell technology creates channels inside the comb, allowing the honey to flow down and out of the hive while the bees are undisturbed on the comb surface. Turn the tap again, which resets the comb into the original position and allows the bees to chew the wax back and fill it with honey again. For the commercial beekeeper, the frames are built to accommodate a pneumatic system, which means you can flick a switch and harvest your whole apiary at once. We've been testing prototypes with beekeepers from around the world.
I've spent hours taking honey out of hives. This system is just blows my mind.
I tell you, I was very excited too when it actually worked. When I actually put the tubes in and watched the honey come out, I was sitting there going, what?
I was completely amazed and surprised at the amount of honey that came out. It was easy to use and there was very little disturbance to the whole hive.
It's this oversimplistic idea of how a hive can work, and yet you've actually accomplished that. That's mind-boggling. That's amazing.
Over the last decade, we have been through many prototypes. We now have our design finalised and have been testing it for the past 3 years. Now we would like you to join us and become part of this evolution in beekeeping. We are currently working with a top Australian manufacturer to produce the highest quality product. However, to produce on a large scale will require expensive tooling and the capital to produce all the parts at a volume discount. This is where we need your help through crowdfunding. To make our flow hive affordable and available to everyone. Bees are such a crucial part of our world. So if you're not ready for a hive of your own, but you would like to support this new innovation and a new community of beekeepers around the globe, then please make a donation pledge. Or perhaps you've been dreaming of having your very own beehive in your backyard, on your rooftop, in your community garden or school. Well, now is the time, and it's never been so easy for the beekeeper and so easy on the bees. For less than the cost of a standard beehive and extracting equipment, you can have our super efficient bee-friendly flow hive. Or maybe you already have bees and just want to add our flow frames to your hive so you can experience the joy of watching the bees and harvesting honey in this new way. To reward you for jumping in early and helping us kickstart this project, we are offering this invention at a discounted rate. Be one of the first in the world to have delicious fresh honey on tap straight from the hive, with none of the messy hard work or disturbance to the bees. So we've been working on this for over a decade and we're so excited to bring it to the world.
If you're interested and want to support the whole thing, make a pledge.
Look at all those bees. Bees. Look, honey.
We've chosen to market this product in Germany. Besides knowing that Germany has legalized marijuana, neither Brooke or I know much about Germany. However, according to our research, we have concluded that Germany would be a great target country to implement the HoneyFlow sales.
For one, Germany produces the second highest amount of honey globally and in the majority of Europe. China is number one in producing honey, but according to legislative laws in Europe will not allow purchases of honey from China because it is not the same standard of honey and it's not natural.
Ironically, Germany is the highest importer of honey, according to WorldTradeDaily.com. Since Germany is both a high importer and exporter of honey, we thought Germany would be the perfect country in the European Union to expand the HoneyFlow product to.
So why are bees and honey important? For one, bees are valuable pollinators to the ecosystem. Honey also benefits the health with preventing allergies and heart symptoms. Essentially, honey is important to the world, and the HoneyFlow product allows for everyone to reap those benefits.
Germany was among the first of countries to point out that honeybee colonies are declining. But why? It is due to improper use of pesticides, herbicides, harsh weather conditions, bees contracting various diseases, and being victims of prey. The European Union's Agriculture Committee has banned certain uses of pesticides and herbicides the past 3 years so the population can improve. Unfortunately, that's not enough. That's when the HoneyFlow steps in, to improve the European agriculture in the future.
Germany happens to be high in long-term orientation, according to the Hosta Cultural Index, which can be found in Appendix A of our book. The country ranks 82% in long-term orientations. As stated in Communication Between Cultures, a book by Savamore and Porter, long-term orientation stands for fostering of virtues oriented toward the future, rewards in particular, perseverance and thrift. Its opposite pole, short-term orientation, stands for fostering of virtues related to past and present, in particular, respect for tradition, preservation of faith, and fulfilling social obligations.
In short, Germany cares about the future. According to a German news website called Spiegel, Germany is among the world's leaders when it comes to taking steps to save the environment. The HoneyFlow product is a device that allows humans to be at harmony with nature. According to Clacone and Strodbeck, who are referenced in the book, some people believe that we should live in harmony with nature, preserving and supporting it. Others, and perhaps the majority now, see nature as our servant and supplier. This view allows us to plunder it without concern. In other parts of life, this translates into the use of all kinds of resources and whether it is used up or sustained. Germany is one of the few countries that actively implements Go Green strategies.
Before marketing our product in Germany, we first have to conduct a SWOT analysis to evaluate our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Our weakness is the fact that the HoneyFlow is a new product. After all, it is not available for a global market until 2016. It does not have any previous credibility or brand equity. The company would be promoting its product to Germany from scratch essentially. It lacks a reputation.
However, our strength is the fact that the HoneyFlow product is a true innovation. No other product like it is available to the global market. The product offers the opportunity to create honey in an efficient and eco-friendly environment with little hassle to the beekeeper. It essentially has revolutionized the way honey is harvested. There is also a unique selling point. The product has chambers that allow the bees not to be disturbed while extracting honey, which is a common problem when harvesting honey. This includes not destroying their hive.
A threat is potential to competition that could arise in the market. Also, there might be a few honey producers that are unwilling to try their product because of its change in tradition. This next point could be both an opportunity and threat. The opportunity is the fact that the HoneyFlow can be brought onto your own property and create your own honey to sell and consume. This can also be a threat to current honey producers and the company itself, because other companies could try to sabotage the HoneyFlow. Another opportunity of the product is the fact that it protects the bees from the cold. This helps their survival. The final threat is the unknown.
Our strategic communication plan is to develop a television and internet marketing campaign throughout Germany at the start of November 2015. We essentially want to market this product to beekeepers, although beekeepers range in all ages. However, most beekeepers happen to be men. Germany is actually a pretty masculine society. According to our book, Global Marketing and Advertising, Understanding Cultural Paradoxes, the higher the masculinity and individualism, the more you watch TV.
Germany happens to rank above 65% in both individualism and masculinity. Since television watching is fairly popular among men in Germany, we envision producing 30-second to 1-minute commercial advertising the innovative HoneyFlow product and its benefits to the environment and easy use for the beekeeper. We want to be sure to mention its benefit for the environment since it is an issue Germans tend to care about. We also want to show how easy it is to harvest honey with the product.
We want to air these commercials on channels such as Discovery Germany, Animal Planet Germany, and a few popular cable networks. The kind of audience that watches these channels would most likely be an audience interested in the product or beekeeping. Of course, we want these commercials to be in German to utilize localization. We would like to start airing these commercials by late February of 2016. This would ensure that the product was marketed right before honey production.
We also want to implement an internet marketing campaign. According to Internet World Stats provided by European Union, out of 82 million people in Germany, 79.1% of them use the internet. We would create a website specifically for Germany and the company HoneyFlow. The website would be in German and would be the home base that potential customers would go to in order to find out more information about the product.
We would also create a Facebook page for Germany in order to gain a following for the product on their most popular form of social media. The primary website would be included at the end of every aired commercial as well as the Facebook page. Some advertising content could be paid sponsored material on Facebook. We could also include ads on their most popular search engines, Google and T-Online. We intend to have the website built by the end of December 2015. The German Facebook page would be created by early January 2016. In conclusion, the HoneyFlow is a revolutionary product that has the potential to make groundbreaking positive changes in the honey harvesting industry. We believe Germany is the ideal country to begin foreign marketing to because of its high importing and exporting of honey. Our marketing strategy, utilizing television and internet, would begin implementation at the end of this year.